Hey guys, Merry Meet. This is Anastasia Autumnfire, and I'm back for day 25 of 30 days of Samhain crafting. Tonight's ancestral offering craft is actually for the night of heroes and martyrs. I focused on the hero aspect of this craft. I felt like my first craft that I did last night, the night of the persecuted, kind of fell into that martyrdom aspect. So I really wanted to focus on the hero aspect, and I wanted to make this. I do want the other crafts that lead up to Samhain to be very personal to me. Last night's craft was insanely personal to me, but I want these ones to be working with people that I know, people that I love, people that have had an influence on me and my loved ones. So tonight's craft is about heroes. It's to remember those in my family and loved ones who have served or died for a cause that they believe in. I don't know anyone who has died in the line of duty, be it fireman, policeman, soldier, what have you. But I have had two grandfathers who have served in the Korean War. I had a friend who passed away this year who was in the Navy. And my witchy sister in arms, her grandfather was a Marine, and I believe he was also in the Korean War. I could be wrong on that, but I do know he was a Marine. So this craft is dedicated to the memory of those. What I've done for this is I took oak branches, well, I can't necessarily say branches, 3 oak sticks. Oak as a wood is very much about strength. It is very much a correspondence with bravery, with leadership, with taking charge. These are all elements, I think, that suit the men that this craft is for. I took a white ribbon for purity, for cleansing, love, just an all-round color. White can really represent anything. And I wrote my quick little blurb. I'm not going to share it because the ones that I'm using, the wordings that I'm using on my personal offering items, for lack of a better phrase, I do get a bit personal with what I inscribe, so I don't feel right sharing them, but I did write it on here, and again, because it's ribbon, it kind of bled, but again, that works. I took my red sealing wax, and on the top of the sticks here, I have an amethyst, I have a clear quartz on this stick, and a carnelian on this, so those are 3 stones I'm using for this craft. And then I use sealing wax over the ribbon where it tied off and put that offering herbal blend. So yeah, I use these. I used oak because of the correspondences it had. I used the number 3 to represent the goddess, to represent Maiden Mother Crone. Although the only people I have known that have been in the armed forces, and really that's my only connection to quote-unquote heroes, the way I see it. I still think I still wanted a feminine connection. As I knock things over, I'm gonna start it on fire before Samhain. Although I know I've only known men, that certainly doesn't mean women shouldn't be acknowledged. I think actually quite the opposite. Women should most definitely be acknowledged. And now that I'm kind of, oh my goodness, my fat fingers are jittery. Okay, I'm getting my hands out of there. Um, and now that I'm thinking of it kind of in hindsight, it's like, oh, you know, hero can be so many things. I know Ray's aunt who passed away would take in stray cats and find them homes. Well, that could definitely be a hero to those cats. And uh, there are so many ways you can view this. I had an aunt that kind of took my cousin in when her mother passed away, and that is definitely hero work. It really is whatever you look at and say that's pretty damn heroic. I say go ahead and recognize them. For me, this was how I interpreted it. It was very literal for me. I thought instantly soldier, and that's what I went with. I still wanted that feminine quality, so I did represent the goddess with the number 3. But other than that, yeah, that's kind of this craft. I don't know what else I can really say about that. Please like, comment, what have you. I'm sorry this was kind of a somewhat rambly video about something that's pretty quick to describe. I hope that made sense. Yeah, just again, please don't think that I'm saying all heroes have to be soldiers, policemen, or women, police people, or fire people, or what have you. Nurses, oh my gosh, nurses, another huge thing. Doctors, I don't have any doctors or nurses in my family, but definitely something, if you were to ever want to do something to honor heroes, do a bit of meditation on it. I went with my first instinct. And just given who I know who's passed away, I think that's probably where I would still end up going. But it definitely is something that can be left for interpretation, and it can have so many meanings. So please don't take what I say as that's all I think of it, because I do think there's quite a few ways you can go with it. This is just my interpretation for it at this time. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Many blessings.